And we are green. Evenly start inside line with the edge.
Mark Jackson just slower than Wesley Holland.
Drivers around the corners as long as they hit the
Alrighty everyone, welcome to Pocono, Pennsylvania in the ABRUZZI Racing.com Cup Series. Underway qualifying here tonight from Long upon Pocono, Pennsylvania. Starting the round of 8 here tonight as we get ready to rocket our way through this one. You can see it's Mitchell Reeves top of the board, 53.04 right now. As we get ready to roll here, racing in just a moment. Again, qualifying underway right now for the ABRUZZI Racing.com Cup Series here from Pocono. Mitchell Reeves on top of the board in the qualifying effort here tonight. So entering the first round of the playoff, or the round of 8 here for the ABRUZZI Racing.com Cup Series. Getting ready to go green here in just a moment. You see Maines atop the board as well. Jump for Maines, 53.19 for Maines. That kind of work its way through. Now everybody is lining up on the qualifying grid right now. Michael Jeans top of the board, gonna run for him. A little bit of trouble there for the 87. Justin Michael. Here comes Jeffrey Merck trying to put a time down. Wade top of the board right now. Great job for him, and there you have it right there across the stripe right now is going to be Jeffrey Merck starting up his lap. And what is going to be a fun lap, or fun race from Pocono here tonight. Expect fuel strategy to be big here tonight in Pocono, Pennsylvania. So fuel strategy probably going to be the biggest aspect of tonight's race. Super Bowl night here, so we got a little less cars than we normally do here, but it's going to be a lot of fun here tonight from Pocono for the next 71 laps, and you'll catch it all right here on Extreme Sim TV as everybody finishing up the qualifying effort here, rolling into this one for the ABRUZZI Racing.com Cup Series. So of course, as we kind of work our way through what is qualifying here tonight. Should be fun here all night long, folks. A lot of good racing here from Pocono. A lot of drafting with fresh tires. And as the tires wear, we'll kind of, Merck makes a mistake there. Grabs that outside wall. See Merck right there in the 60, turning in his time. He's P7 right now. But it's Wade on top of the board. It's going to be interesting here tonight as we talk about and work our way through what is going to be a fun night here for the ABRUZZI Racing.com Cup Series as we are getting ready to go racing here tonight. And again, folks, it's going to be a lot of fun. We'll be going for 71 laps here. Looks like Wade going to start on pole. Everybody on pit road, you see him filling in down there at the bottom. What will we see here tonight? Well, we're about to find out over the next little while. Let's take a look as we head into the night. We're going to talk about points here. 8 drivers coming into the night. Of course, it's Scott Patton, Ted Wade, Jason D. Maines, Michael Jeans, Greg Mall. Right there, the first 5 drivers. Then it's Mitchell Reeves, Jeff D. Merck, and Justin Michael coming into the round of 8. Of course, Merck and Justin Michael, the last 2 coming in So it's going to be interesting for both Merck and Michael to how this plays off. Everybody on pit road right now. You see the yellow bumpers on the cars, the playoff machines here in tonight's race. We got 8 drivers fighting here in this round of 8. You got Wade James, of course, Thornhill qualifying third here tonight. He did not make the playoffs, and of course here as well. So again, scheduled 71 laps here tonight. Going to be your scheduled distance. Pace car getting ready to bring them down pit road here, get them underway for this 71 lap affair between, and I tell you what, with Wade leading them off here tonight. Ted Wade with a great position to start tonight up there on pole. Going to have Michael Jeans outside. That's Wade and Michael Jeans there as well, as we're going to get ready to roll the cars off. Lap number 1. And it'll be 1 lap to come around to pace, and then we will go green. Everybody will get off of pit road, get up here and get lined up, ready to go. Yeah, forming up here for the formation lap with Wade and Jeans out front. Brandon Thornhill from 3rd. Mitchell Reeves from 4th. Jeremy Sadler back there rolling off 5th here tonight. And Jason remains back there as well. Again, Elliott Sadler Esports, strong performance last week in the shootout. Coming back here at the shootout there for the Coca-Cola Series. Heading into Daytona this weekend, looking for a win on the pro side of things. Of course, I'll definitely be keeping an eye on that when they go Coca-Cola Series racing this week at Daytona. But before we get to that point for those guys, well, they got to come compete in the Abruzzi SKSimRacing.com Cup Series, and they're going to go racing for 71 laps here tonight from the Pocono Mountains. Again, 71 on the schedule here for the Abruzzi SKSimRacing.com Cup Series, and what should be a very fun night here tonight. Everybody double file once again for the start of this one, the first race in the round of 8. It's Wade and Jeans bringing them down this time by. Here we go. Wade and Jeans will be the 2 that'll bring them down. Pace car off. Here we go. Green flag going to fly here tonight. Could be a lot of fun here as we go green. Green in the air. We are rolling here at Pocono, Pennsylvania. Speeds right there as well. Great start for both these, all 3, 4, 5 drivers. Now rocketing their way off into turn number 1. And through the first corner they will roll here. Be a lot of fun here. As you see Jeans, Ted Wade going to jump up. Brandon Thornhill right there in the line as well. Halfway down the back straightaway now. You see the field strung out down the back here at Pocono. Here comes the draft. Jeans going to fight through. Jeans right there to the back bumper as they fight off into turns 1 and 2. Will lift there out of Jeans. He's going to lose some time to Ted Wade. No surprise there that Wade's able to hang on right now as they exit into turn number 3 here tonight for the first time. So Wade leads. Everybody else is going to stay in line. We're going to drop back Michael Jeans in 2nd. Brandon Thornhill in 3rd. 4th, Mitchell Reeves. Michael Jeans in 5th. 6th going to be that 72 Amal. 7th is going to be Maines. Patton in 8th. 9th is Merck. Sadler 10th. That's the way they run right now. Of course, the 12 right there and back there in 11. 11 cars, 71 laps. A long way to go here tonight. They work their way down the back straightaway for the 2nd time here. And up front, Ted Wade leads Michael Jeans. Looking for a way up to get around Ted Wade. And Jeans Wade, all the guys right there. Right now, let's hop on board with that 08 of Michael Jeans. Sitting right there in 2nd. Trying to run down Wade. Wade pulling away right now. Halfway down the front straightaway for the drivers up front. 1 car dives to the bottom. Here we go. A little bit of do-si-do down the front straightaway. And then Michael Jeans doing a great job just kind of holding his line here. Nothing to worry about. Jeans right there in that 0 lane. Brandon Thornhill up here in 3rd. Michael Jeans in 2nd at the moment. 4 of 71 complete. with Ted Wade out front. Spread out at the front of this pack right now is Ted Wade with a 0.5 of a second gap over his closest competitor, Michael Jeans. Jeans holding on to second. Thornhill setting third. Note there at Thornhill. Right there in third. Let's get back there to Thornhill. Getting in the top three, putting the pressure right now on the back of Jeans. And then, of course, Reeves there in the OTT Designs machine. Battle there for fifth. Couple cars out of shape. That's the 87 of Justin Michael. And Greg Mall right there battling it out. That is for fifth. Between those two drivers, again, we're already 5 laps complete in this one tonight. So 5 laps in the book right now. 6 on the board this next time by. And again, only 71 laps here tonight. Short race for the loose Lugnuts ABRUZZI SK Racing.com Cup cars here on Extreme Sim TV tonight. Shortened to the point. There's the 72. There is the 2 of Maines with Patton right there behind him. Merck there as well. Everybody's stalled out just a couple of tenths off of one another right now. No big movement around the pack at the moment. Justin Michael, he's moved up 3 spots from start, and Greg Ball up 4 spots from where they started here tonight. I'm going to demonstrate that. Let's take a look earlier on where everybody started at the moment. We'll show the result 5x4. And so what is interesting about what we're showing here, how everything at the moment. And right now, double a mile behind them. Wade there himself, still out in front after starting on pole. Michael Jeans and Thornhill and Reeves all in 5th. Jeans in 6th. Over the first 6 laps, everybody has kept it calm here from Pocono, Pennsylvania. Jason D. Maines back there in the 2. And unfortunately, Lance, it doesn't look like Wally is here tonight. Unfortunately, not making tonight's race. 7 of 71 in the books already. Up front, Wade leads. No changes there. And really, everybody kind of settled into their spots, which is very, very interesting. How this is playing off here tonight so far. Take a look through the field here. There's Justin Michael along with the 72 Greg Mall up there, and it's Reeves in front of them on the OTG Designs machine. Then it's Thornhill. Then it's up front Ted Wade, but G's starting to close in. If we take a look at the delta here in just a moment, we'll look at the delta over the last few laps. Show that time delta between the two. You can see back at lap 2, it started to grow, and now it steadily started shrinking between Wade and Jeans. Those two starting to come back together. Let's take a look at our sector times here at this lap. You see it right there. Jeans faster in both sectors last time. That time Jeans faster in sector 1 by about 7/1000ths of a second. We'll see what he can do in sector 2 here of this race track here. And again, this timing cuts the race down, or the track down into sectors where you can look and see precisely where the other guy is faster and crossing the stripe this time by. There you have it. Jeans actually lost a 10th in sector number 2 that time. We'll check sector 1 again, and that's basically through turn 1 and partial tunnel turn. And we'll see what it kind of comes out to out of turn number 1. And it looks like turn 1 down there is where the 08's a bit faster than Wade. 3 completely different corners. But it really doesn't surprise me that the sector times are different in each corner. See right there, a 10th and 2/8 in the first corner. Now through the tunnel turn, it looks like Wade went all wide that time. That's going to let Jeans close in. And we'll check sector 2 here. We're not even going to need to. Jeans to the back bumper of Wade now. And what is going to be interesting here out of turn number 4, or turn 3, excuse me, turn 4? Let's check the sector time here. And again, well, Jeans a bit quicker in that second sector, but it seems to be the first corner, sector 1 down here, where Jeans really is a bit faster than Wade right now. And with 61 laps to go, Wade has to be looking in his mirror and realizing that indeed that 08 is faster in that first corner and through the tunnel turn here. Now he's got to let the car roll. You're going to get a little bit of what we call an aero wash over these cars. And right now behind them, bit of a battle forming with Thornhill, who's back here in the 68 with Reeves right there on him. And a 71 complete. Let's go back and look. Scott Patton made the pass on Jeffrey Merck just a moment ago. And you see it right here, the battle right here between Patton and Merck. Let's put that on camera for you. That was the pass between those two. Scott Patton was able to get back underneath Jeffrey Merck just a lap or so ago. That was a pass for well. Back here live for the race. Lead Wade and Jeans. Battle for third between Thornhill and Reeves starting to heat up. Reeves all over the back bumper of Thornhill here over the first 11 laps here tonight. So all over the back bumper of Thornhill is Reeves. Reeves trying to make that move count. Here's Greg Mall joining the battle. All this for the third position. And great little battle, I must say, for third here as they work their way down the front straightaway once again. Right now as we all fight through. In the battle box right now. Nice move, and there we go. Moving. Thornhill gonna drop all the way back in turn one. He's gonna lose a ton of spots. The Thornhill gonna drop to 6th here, and it's starting to heat up here around in this 4th, 5th, 6th position. And you see Justin Michael down there working with, it looks like Greg Maul to complete the pass. And they do. Great job between those two, kind of cycling Thornhill up off the bottom and continuing to work their way by him. There you go, it passed right there. So move Thornhill all the way back to 6th here. As we continue to work through what has been going on here tonight. Oh, trouble! Trouble is out. Yellow, yellow, yellow. And it's Justin Michael involved. First caution of the night. Well, let's go take a look. So they're right there battling Thornhill on the top side. Thornhill just got loose and just clipped Justin Michael into the outside wall. Brought the first caution of the night out. Here from Pocono Speedway. So yellow number 1 on the racetrack here. 13 complete. What's going to be interesting, does everybody come to pit road here during caution number 1? So it was Thornhill getting involved with Michael to bring this yellow out. 13 to 71 complete here tonight. 13 of 71 complete. Look for everybody to head to pit road. 13 laps in. Ted Wade up there in the lead right now, leading mostly, or has led from the start of this event. That 32 looking really good out front. You're having a great run here tonight. Ted Wade leads. Jeans in second. And Thornhill has dropped to 5th after he got cycled on the outside. Cars to pit road. 13 cars or 11 cars headed down. Everybody on pit road at the moment. And you see right now as your pit stop time is going to start to extend here. Man, oh man, what a night it's been so far. And everybody will hit pit road. 14 to 71 complete. And everybody gonna roll off. Pit stop times here, 7.5, 8.1. Everybody gonna come off, and Reeves will lead as they come off of pit road. 14 to 71 complete here tonight. At your first caution of the evening, and Reeves will actually take the race lead. And I tell you what, one guy did not fare so well off of pit road, and that is Ted Wade. And we're going to take a look at your pit stops. If I could talk tonight, it would be amazing. But we're going to take a look at your pit stop strategy here, and let's take a look at these pit stop times over the first run there, and you can see some 2-tire stops up front. Sadler there looking like he may have just went pretty much fuel only. But then from Wade Jeans, Wade and Jeans, 4 tires. Gonna have another 2-tire stop. With Michael there in the 87, Maul 4 tires obviously. Patton 4 and Maines 4. So Reeves picks up 3 spots. Merck picks up 5 off of pit road. Thornhill is going to even out there in 3rd. Drum in 4th. Sadler in 5th. So a little bit of a second, some pit stops right as we got some cars diving back down now onto pit road. So that's going to mess that up a little bit. But just seeing what that did is kind of threw a monkey wrench in this field as we get ready to go back to green. And now it will be Reeves leading. Ted Wade back there had led most of this race, has now dropped back as well. And you're going to see the chase banner on the cars there, the yellow banner that's going on some of the cars. That is some of your chase contenders as we get ready to restart this race. And this should be fun for a restart. 15 of 71 complete. And I'm not even sure if these other guys, well, they should get back. We're at Pocono. They got plenty of time to get this thing wrapped up and back up and going before we fire them back up. And as we get ready to go here, Michael Mitchell Reeves leads it on with Jeffrey Merck to the outside. Again, should be 2 tires on the OTT Designs machine and Jeffrey Merck's machine as well. And then behind them, a little bit different tire strategies across the board. And this second half of the field is taking forever to get here. All is coming. They're gonna get here, but it's gonna be late. As we'll wait on the pace car to dive down. First caution of the night here. Couple of laps ago. And for those of you just joining us, we're 15 laps in to the Lugnuts ABRUZZI SKSimRacing.com Cup Series here from the Pocono Mountains. And the cars will get stacked back up here. They did make it. They'll stack them back up. We're going to go green once again. Back underway. Lap 16 on the board. Going to be Reeves out front with Merck to his outside. Thornhill set in 3rd. Wade, who dominated earlier, back there in the line on the bottom as well. 16 to 71 complete here tonight. And we're back up to speed from Pocono. Everybody back at it here. And once again, we got to talk about where everybody lays. Merck up the racetrack. He's going to lose some time. I don't think that pit strategy for Merck's going to play off here. He's already in trouble. Lost a couple down through 1. Here comes the 08. Going to dive underneath of him. Wade's already worked his way forward. Look at Ted Wade as well. So that's Ted Wade jumping to the bottom of Brandon Thornhill, going for Reeves now. And in 1 lap, Ted Wade ripping through the field on the fresh tires. He'll get to Reeves, and I don't think a tire strategy is going to work here tonight, folks. Because as we come down the front straightaway, we're about to have a lead change. Wade on the back bumper of Reeves. He'll look to pull to the inside. Drafted him all the way down into turn 1. Now he'll dive out of line, and that's going to be that. Nothing Reeves can do to hold him back there with the tires on the car right now. Reeves drops him back. Everybody else behind him. Man, oh man. Thornhill. Everybody hanging on. Hermie, big trouble back there. Hermie Sadler kind of in trouble back here off the pace. So everybody will get back single file. We're almost 20 in to this 71 lapper here tonight at Pocono, Pennsylvania. All making a move. Good move for Greg. Really good move. Moving his way forward. One of the surprises of the playoffs has to go to the 72. And look at the fresher tires. Another one of those that were 4 tires on that last pit stop. And it's going to pay off here because he's going to get up to second right behind Ted Wade. No surprise there that 4 fresh tires here at Pocono are coming through the field. No exact shocker there. Here the tires mean a lot at Pocono Raceware. 18 to 71 complete. So we're back to where we started. Wade out front. 1.3 seconds over top of Reeves, Thornhill, everybody else behind them. I'm right now nearly getting in the wall was one car at Sadler on pit road, and that might be it for Sadler here. We got trouble. It's Merck sideways. Merck getting tagged by Patton. He'll hang on. Great save by Merck. Everybody's going to swing around him. Good job, everybody involved. Going to make it by Merck, but there was contact between him and Patton that sent that car up the racetrack at a pretty heavy clip. But great job hanging on to it and saving that thing. Wonderful job by Merck hanging on. Now everybody back up to speed. Wade now 1.5 up over Greg. Reeves still in third. Brandon Thornhill in fourth. Scott Patton trying to inch his way through as well into the top 4 also. Patton, Grady, on Thornhill moving to 5th. Or to 4th, excuse me. So there we go. Patton up to P4. Boy, oh boy, some interesting tire strategy early on in this one. Oh man, you see that Thornhill back here holding off Maines right now. Of course, it was Garrett Maines that was battling for the win in the shootout the other night in the Coke Series. Congratulations to Elliott Sadler Esports on that. I know it didn't turn out the way they wanted it. Still a great battle, great showing nonetheless. Of course, Elliott Sadler Esports will be back this week. iRacing Coca-Cola, to keep in mind, watch out for them in the Pro Series. That's going to be fun to watch all year long. But here, also putting on a great showing. Both cars going to work by Brandon Thornhill. Man, Jeans and Maines both working together right there to work their way through. As we work 20 on the board, 51 now to go here at the Pocono Speedway. Wade out in front, 1.8 seconds for the night. Right now, Wade all in second. Elliott Sadler, Ernie Sadler is out of this event now, so we got 10 cars left. Year 21 complete at Pocono. So it's going to be a fun night. It's going to be an interesting night seeing how all this strategy plays out. Everybody immediately starting to open up a gap on one another again, which is to be expected. Patton looks like he's going to make a move on Reeves back here. Patton and Reeves going at it. Great little battle. Here comes the 2. The main is going to follow through. Battle inside the top 5 here. Through the tunnel turn. Be careful there, guys. That's not the place you want to go side by side. I assure you that can go bad in a hurry. He's still side by side by the time of them. That's the 0-2 dropping back on Mitchell Reeves. Kind of falling off the pace right now. Everybody hanging on. 22 to 71 complete here tonight. Or on pit road, that's going to be Merck coming down for fuel now and tires. Merck there in the 60 on pit road. So Merck on pit road once again. You see him coming to the stall. So Jeffrey Merck coming down, 4 fresh tires and fuel. Again, he got turned sideways up the racetrack. He's going to try some strategy here. And go ahead and take tires here. And great job by him doing that little bit of a strategy call here after getting turned around earlier on. But Ted Wade leads here at Pocono. 0.0. So Wade leads this thing by 1.59 seconds. Just about 1 lap down here as the field comes around. Of course, we went back racing. And just a little bit ago, we got the green flag back in it. We continue to run here. First caution came out around lap 13, went back to green. 15. Then, sad we're having a problem there. Ended up on pit road and out of the event. As we work our way 23 of 71 complete. Now everybody went in, kind of single filed out here at Pocono Raceware. Jeffrey Merck hit pit road back at lap 21 after he made contact earlier with Scott Patton. Or other way around, Patton made contact with him, turned him up the racetrack. And now he is kind of on his own strategy. Unfortunate for Merck at this point. And right now as we run 24 of 71 complete here tonight at Pocono. Here we go. So 24 of 71 complete here at the Pocono Mountains. We'll be right back. We're going to go crank it up here for a moment on Extreme Sim TV. Back, folks, back here once again on board with Scott Patton as we run 27 of these 71 laps in the books here tonight. Up front, Ted Wade leads. Hopping on board with Ted Wade for just a moment. Wade still out front, 1.9 seconds over Greg Mall. Greg Mall and Ted Wade up front, 7.3 above Michael Jeans, or Justin Michael and Baines and Michael Jeans all kind of getting together here inside the top 5 as well. Single file. 28 laps complete here as we continue to run at Pocono, Pennsylvania, putting 29 on the board for this one here tonight in the Abruzzi SKSimRacing.com Cup Series. And again, folks, just shy of halfway. Looking at around 35 being our halfway point here tonight for these drivers. You see Michael and Baines, all the guys right here, nice little battle, and it looks like the 08 of Jeans gonna get by Maines. He does. Nice move. He'll move him forward, and it's a 4th here tonight. But Ted Wade starting on the pole here tonight. Well, he's pretty much stayed there all evening long, except for the pit stop where he dropped back a little ways. got himself right back up in the mix. Wade, Maul, and Michael Jean. Michael right there as well. Everybody continuing to run here tonight. 29-71. Come and Wade. Michael back there as well. Everybody now starting to get some space between these cars. Got Patton right here also pulling away from Trent Drum. Jeffrey Merck back there off the back bumper of Drum. Again, Merck ended up sideways a bit ago. Hasn't never really recovered from that one. The 29-71 complete here tonight. of 71 complete of this one tonight. The one tonight has been over the first 31 here tonight. And right now, 30 laps complete. Complete right now of the 71 on the board. Ed Wade out in front. So let's bring up our lovely pit stop stints, shall we? Let's go take a look at pit stops, what we can expect coming up here as we're starting to kind of get into that territory. Let's talk about some stint length and where we're at here. So Ted Wade, he's ran 16 laps on stint number 2. The 16 for him, now 17. You go all the way back down there to Merck. He's only got 8 laps on this stint, so he's going to have a little bit left in the tank. 4 laps, Sadler back there only led 3 laps. Looks like he's back in the event. He's laps down. Thornhill's got 4 on this stint, so Thornhill has been down. So some of these guys back here, the strategy of this is going to start to play out a bit. So in theory, first car you're going to see down is going to be Ted Wade here in the next 15 or so laps. That is your pit strategy as they run right now. 31-71 complete here tonight. Greg Mull in second. Justin Michael in third. Michael Jeans runs fourth here. 31 laps complete here. And everybody's starting to get spread out now at this point. Patton back here. He's got a bit of a challenge from the two of Mains, and that battle is kind of starting to creep up a little bit here. Justin, Patton, everybody hanging on right now. 32-71 laps complete. And you see the battle right there between Patton and Mains. Top 5 battle, one car right behind the other, halfway down the short chute this time. Can Mains make the move on Patton here? That's going to be the interesting part. Again, 32-71 complete. Mains trying to do anything to get by Patton here to move himself into the top 5 of this event here tonight. Again, battle for the top 5 right now between the 2 and the 46 machine of Patton. Right now, 70. Ted Wade leads right now. So with Wade out in front here, hanging on right now. Wade leads the way right now. All in second, Justin Michael in third. 1.2 seconds up front. We got a little bit of battle brewing between Justin Michael and Michael Jeans. Those two starting to close in on one another. At 30 on the board of 71 here tonight, crossing the start finish line this time by Justin Michael. Michael Jeans just a little bit off of him. 35 on the board this time by. The board here, and everybody's still trying to circle through this to the first 35 laps of this event. Again, we should be looking for Ted Wade to hit pit road here before long. Up in front of him, that's Justin Michael and all those guys in front of this battle. Justin Michael right there, Michael Jr. as well. Nice little war. Greg Mall, but he's checked out. He's gone. It's the second half off of Ted Wade. Those two drivers putting a whooping on everybody else. Scott Patton with Jason D. Maines behind him. Those two setting in line right now in 5th and 6th positions respectfully. So we're looking, folks, by the time we're done with this, this is probably going to go towards a fuel mileage race, if I'm guessing. It's the way this is starting to get spread out here. And we're going to have to pay attention to how many laps these guys pit. We know Thornhill and a couple of the guys back there can go pretty long here on this current stint. They'll cycle to the race lead at some point. And it's going to be how does it cycle back out once they pit, and where does it put them? But Ted Wade trails Greg there second and Michael Jean third. Justin Michael in fourth and Scott Patton in fifth. Those cars separated by just a little bit right now. 37 on the board this time by. As we're just past halfway now in this one at Pocono. Everybody's trying to hang cross flags coming out. Ted Wade up front dominating this one. With Greg Mall right there and Michael Jeans in the mix as well. And what does Jeans do here? He's setting third. He's 4 seconds off of Wade and Mall, and there's nothing he can do about it. Kind of sitting there. Let's take a look at this battle we got going on. Show the time delta between what would be Jeans and Michael behind him. So Justin Michael right there behind him. See how that gap has kind of been, he got back around him and now starting to kind of inch that gap out little by little. Starting to grow just a little bit here at lap 36 between these two drivers. That is their third and fourth place battle here on the racetrack. Scott Patton back here. Maines in sixth. Those two nose to tail. 38 on the board this time by. 38 on the board of 71 here tonight. Everybody trying to hold on right now. $37 to 71 complete here tonight. Okay. 38 to 71 laps complete, and Ted Wade, who has dominated right now from the get-go of this race, now leads as we inch closer and closer from what we expect to be your pit stop here for the race leaders. One more look, if we have it from earlier, you see them at 24. I expect them to run somewhere 30, 32-ish on the pit stops here tonight. So we're closing in on what would be that stop. Great run there for Ted Wade, and you look at that in not miles per hour, but you see right now he's staying in fourth gear. Let's watch him around here. I'm interested to see if the guy shifts any at all around the racetrack. Nice and easy into one, not really shifting at all. Nice and smooth, and you see Ted Wade running right now with the race lead. However, I want to point out he's got company, because right now behind him, Greg Mall starting to close in, and right here, take a look, that 72 machine starting to close the gap. And taking a look at the lap times over the past few laps here, It's been about a tenth and a half a lap. Big gain on the 36th lap of this race, but consistently a tenth faster. Let's see what it's going to be this time. Or Gene's gain on Maul, excuse me. But if we go back towards the race leader, there we go. That's the proper one. Again, another same thing. Wade there and Maul kind of gaining on him slowly and consistently. Closing that gap. The Wade's starting to lose a bit here. Last time by, he gained it back out though. He gained back 0.3. But it seems to me the faster two race cars is Maul and Gene's at this point in the race. Just they're so far, they're coming from so far back. It's gonna take them a bit to get there. That gap is slowly closing there between Greg Maul and Mr. Ted Wade, who leads this thing. As we come up on 30 to go here from Pocono Speedway in the ABRUZZI Cup Series. We'll leave this up, kind of track this a little bit. That time through, 0.4 of a second to gain for Maul again. So Maul really quicker than Wade at this point in the race. Greg right there in a second. But you see the interesting trend is Gene's is faster than Maul here. So really the fastest car on the racetrack is Gene's. But here goes the thing with that is it's going to take them a bit kind of work that together to get there. This is going to be so much watching this battle kind of work its way through. We go. Maul is there. He has made it up and done a good job of it. Man, this is going to be fun to see Maul trying to close in on Wade. We got a car on pit road as well right now. Well, this is going to be interesting how this plays out right here as we are slowly closing down on the end of this race. We got a car on pit road right now. The 10th place driver of Drum hitting pit road, 42 complete. And there we go, Ted Wade pit road right here. Now this is going to be very important. Alright, so this is going to be interesting. The pit stop time for your race leader on pit road. Now, it's going to be his pit lap that's going to matter a lot too, how he gets out, gets around. All had closed the gap. Now he just needs a clean stop here at lap 43 here tonight into his pit box. And nice and easy does it. Nice stop. And all leads right now. Greg leads. Wade off of pit road, nice and easy does it. And nice job, 43 of 71 complete. Nice and easy, Wade, great job onto the racetrack. So good job by Wade getting back on the racetrack here. 27 laps to go here in this race. So good stop there. Other cars on pit road, including Gene's, Mains, and Justin Michael making their stops now. It looks like Greg's going to wait a lap or two. Now, when all this cycles, let's take a look at some of the pit road strategy here. The pit stop lap times. And you're going to see all this kind of pull up and how to read this. Well, we take a look at this. You see Wade right there, lap 42 stop, but he is starting to inch back forward. Great time on pit road. And the pit lane time for Wade was around 51.4 seconds on that stop. So as we start to cycle through, we'll see where everybody else falls in. As far as pit stop time goes, see James was about 52 seconds. Baines made up a little bit. He was around 50.9. Got Greg Mall going to come down here as well. So Mall down on pit road. He'll take tires and fuel. Let's see what his pit lane time is going to be. And again, right now, Ted Wade, who was your race leader, he had about a 51.4 on the pit stop time cycle. So it was a really good stop for Wade. And let's see where Mall comes out as he exits pit road. See, Wade's going to go by him there. Wade's already passed him for position. And Mall exits pit road. 52.1, so he's a second slower on pit lane itself than the race leader was as it continues to cycle through. So it's going to cycle through to the point to where Wade is going to be back out front. You see Patton on pit road. Reeves as well, getting ready to come down here in the next little bit. And if we take a look back at the pit strategy box and the stint links is what we kind of need to look at here. Patton, he's ran 31 laps, so he can go a bit further. And so has Reeves, excuse me. Thornhill, those guys, they ran about 20 laps, so they can go a bit further. And Wade pitted 29 laps into that run. So if you do the math here, it's going to be iffy if they can make it. About 27 to go when they made that stop. And they went 29 on the first run. Wade's already turned in 3 laps to this run. But again, Reeves can go for another 8 laps or so before he has to stop. Merck can go for another 5 at least. Thornhill can go for another 9 before they have to hit pit road. So it's going to be a moment here before we cycle it back through to your race leader of Ted Wade, who is currently 4th. He will be your points leader, or excuse me, your race leader when this thing cycles back out. And take a look at the battle box here. Ted Wade, he's got a 2-second gap over Michael G. That should actually become the race lead when this cycles through. So when it cycles through, Ted Wade will have about a 2-second gap over P2 of Mr. Jeans here. And what has become a pit cycle race. 5 laps in this race. These guys putting on a show here tonight, pit strategy and all. Now we're down to the last 25. So everybody hanging on, 24 laps to go. I'll let this cycle through. Him and Thornhill both have to come to pit road over the next little bit. So we're at 24 laps to go here. Kind of concerned for Greg again, looking at the pit strategy links of their stints. Oh, Wade is going to have to run right on the marker of 30 laps. He ran 29. He's going to have to squeeze 30, which Jeans did do last time, by the way. So in theory, he should be able to make it, but it's going to be right on the marker as Reeves to pit road here. We'll see if Thornhill comes down as well. Thornhill on pit road, yeah, indeed he is. So that's going to cycle this whole thing back around. Ted Wade, your Michael Jeans, 2nd. Baines is up 3rd. All is back in 4th right now as we cycle back out here with 22 to go. Everybody's cycling through the pit stops. Wade, Jeans, Baines, Mall, Patton. 23 to go from the Pocono Speedway in the Pocono Mountains. Pocono, Pennsylvania. 22 to go this time by. 22 to go here from the Pocono Mountains. Greg Mall up there in the number 4. Ted Wade leads this event. But look at Jeans. He has cut the gap from what was 2 seconds. He is now on the back bumper of Ted Wade. And man, oh man, he is there. This could be the battle for the race win. 22 laps to go, and Jeans to the back bumper of Wade here. 22 to go here at Pocono. Jeans looking all over the back bumper of Ted Wade. There goes Jeans. He's going to poke to the bottom. Going to be a lead change here. There we go with 21 to coming to 21 to go. Michael Jeans takes over the race lead. Ted Wade drops to second. Maines to third. Mall to fourth. And Michael Jeans was able to run down the race leader of Ted Wade. Make the pass. And now Jeans can start to set sail over Ted Wade here, who qualified on the pole tonight, has led a lot of this race, but now has dropped to second. Wade, Maines, Mall, Patton, your top 5. Abruzzi SKSimRacing.com Cup Series here, coming down to the last 20 laps here from Pocono. So 20 to go this time, folks. We're going to do one more Crank It Up here tonight, and when we come back, we'll be with you to the end in Pocono. All right, folks, back here at Pocono, Pennsylvania right now. Leading Wade in second, Greg Mall there in third. 14 laps to go here from Pocono, Pennsylvania. To wind it down here for the loose Lugnuts ABRUZZI SKSimRacing.com Cup Series here. There's 14 laps to go. We've had an incident on the racetrack. Here's Trent Drum has had a problem. What happened here with Trent? Registered he crashed here. Hell. Okay, that happened. No caution on the racetrack. But Trent had a bit of a problem. Looks like a wheel went dead or something of that nature with 13 to go here. There's 13 laps to go. Michael Jeans, Ted Wade, all up front here, continuing to lead this thing to the checkered here in the next 13 laps in Pocono, Pennsylvania. So Jeans has gotten in front of Wade, Mall back there as well. See Wade right there qualified on pole here tonight. Mall has had a good run as well. He is closing down on Wade for that second position here. And he's got time to get there over the next 13 laps. If he can, if he does, that would be a good deal for him, bringing home a top two. But it looks like Jeans has this one well under control as we continue to run here tonight from Pocono, Pennsylvania. 12 laps to go. We're going to take you back to the one and only caution here tonight and way back. Got to go way, way back for this one. Back on around to lap 11. Okay, I will back there on lap number 13. And that was way, 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 way back there. And you've seen the incident. That was back at lap 13 of this race where that caution happened. And it was for Brandon Thornhill in the 87 getting together. That was back on lap number 12 of this event. Remember earlier on in the night. After that, though, it's been mean and green. You see now Mall has gotten to the back bumper of Wade with 11 laps to go. Battle here for second. However, they're 3 seconds off of Jeans at this point. And with a less than 11 to go, it's going to be mighty hard for them to run down Jeans at the end of this night here. Again, after tonight, we're off next week. We'll be back in 2 weeks for the second race of the round of 8 for the ABRUZZI SKSimRacing.com Cup Series. That is 2 weeks from now when we'll get back on track with these guys. As we get ready to roll here, 11 to go. Michael out in front of the field right now in a beautiful race for him. And that number 08 pink, or excuse me, orange and white machine with 10 to go here. So barring any cautions, anything crazy happening, kind of Jeans' race to lose here over the next 10 laps. Just needs to run nice, smooth lap times. Bring her home to victory here tonight. That would be the goal for that. This all hands. And a couple of passes. Go back here and look back on lap 60 when Reeves got around Justin Michael for position. Great job. He was able to make that move before number 6. A great job for the 02 moving that his way forward. Meanwhile, race leader coming to what would be 10 or 9 laps to go at Pocono, Pennsylvania. 3 seconds the gap. All actually closing the gap down on Wade for second. Greg Mall looking at a possible top 2 finish here tonight if he can get around Ted Wade. And honestly, yeah, I don't think there's going to be much way that he's going to keep that Wade's going to keep Mall behind him at this point. He has closed down that far to him. And a great job, great deal for doing that. As we run right now, 9 laps to go Here comes Greg Mall, big move to the bottom. Move Mall into the top 2 now. He's still 3.3 seconds off of Jeans, but he has moved himself forward here with 8 laps to go. Puts Wade right now. Ted Wade back to 3rd. The way in this one here tonight from Pocono. Of course, Trent Drum had some problems earlier that we talked about and we showed it. Looked like his screen froze up. That's what happened to Trent Drum earlier on, who is now out of this event with 7 laps to go. Right now, gap up front, 3.28 seconds. A little bit of racing down behind them. Scott Patton, right now in the number 46 and 4th, having a smooth top 5 night as well. Seven laps to go this time by June. Here tonight, Mall, Wade, Patton all in the top 5 here tonight. Again, they will be off for the next 2 weeks here with 6 laps to go. Beans out in front. Beans leads, Mall in 2nd. Six laps to go here. G all in 2nd here. We can get a run. He's in front of that same Mall. Greg Mall behind him. 2 seconds is the gap right now. So 2.6 now. They are closing slowly, but with 6 laps to go, I'm kind of concerned that they would even have a shot to get there. Let's take a look at the time delta here for these guys, what we got going on. Here you can see it's starting to kind of inch its way down there, but not enough that I feel like that they're really, which is unfortunate because I think this could be a great battle between Dreams and Mall. He sees it coming. 4/10 of a second. He's got 2 seconds. He's going to have to make up more than that. We'll check it this time by. It's going to be interesting through the tunnel turn. Man, Jeans really having to lift through the tunnel, costing him a lot of time. Just gonna take a look. Back on lap 64, he started to close in consistently. Now across the stripe. Let's look at the margin. 3 laps to go. Boom, boom. 3.2. He's gaining on him. It's 2.1. Man, but he's going to have to do something. He needs more than that in 4 laps. You do the math. He needs to make 5/10 of a second a lap. Keep that in mind. That 3:02 is not going to get it done. He's got to pick up more than that to get there. He's coming, but he's possibly going to run out of time. Again, that 3:02 is just not enough for what he needs to make this happen at the very end. He could have a little bit of a battle, though. He can just pick up. I tell you what, one thing you don't want to do if you're the race leader here is that make that one mistake that could cost you a shot at a win tonight. 2.22 this time by. I don't think he gained really anything that time through. But it looks like, yeah, he actually lost a bit there that lap. 3 laps to go. There for a little bit he was gaining, charging. Now it's starting to even back out for Jeans. 0.6 was the difference there. Not really much of a difference at all either way. Patton coming behind them. Patton definitely out of shape to do anything here. And folks, what a race it has been. We're working lap 68 of this event here at Pocono Raceway. It's Jeans up front, Maul in second. Coming to 2 laps to go. And as long as nothing major happens, we're actually going to go start tracking this battle for second. You can see that Patton actually has chunked down a bit here the last few laps for second. But with 2 laps to go, it's 1.96 to the race lead. Maul going to have to be worried about Patton here in just a moment with 2 to go at Pocono. Maul going to have to be concerned about Patton here coming off of turn number 2. 1 lap to go this time by. See right now that gap. It was a 0.2 of a second change last lap. Still not going to be enough for Greg to get up there and do anything with Jeans. Jeans got away from him just too far out. And this time by. Pretty stable at the front of the field here. Coming to 1 to go this time. So it's 1 lap to go at Pocono. Be interesting. 1 to go. Final lap at Pocono. It's 1.5 or 8.5. And you can see it there. Greg was closing in, but not enough. Coming to the checkered flag this time by. Battle for second. Heating up a little bit between Patton and Maul. Just a little bit of a battle. Could be a battle to the line. But Jeans up front. 1.8 the gap. Jeans well in order of this race. And we're going to be coming to the checkered flag flying this time by. Michael Jeans leading the way through the tunnel turn. His spotter, his team will be telling him he's got 1 more corner to get it done, to bring it home. And through the final corner here at Pocono, Michael Jeans pretty much dominating the night. Comes to the checkered flag this time by. Battle side by side for second. Patton and Maul. Patton's going to steal P2 at the stripe. Give it to Patton. Great job. Scott Patton inching his way to second. Michael Jeans to the win here at Pocono. It was a 2.8 second gap when we come across the stripe for Michael Jeans. But that will do it in the Pocono Mountains. Folks, I'm going to go to a hold screen. We're going to try to get TeamSpeak to let it work. Be right back in a moment. Alright folks, back here in the Pocono Mountains, let's talk to your race winner, Michael Jeans. Coming home the winner here tonight at Pocono. And Michael Jeans, Matt up here in the booth. You got a copy?
Hey, man.
Alrighty, man. You're coming home the winner at Pocono. What a week for Elliott Sadler Esports Club.
Yeah, it's been a good week. I don't know. I'm disappointed that this was my first win in the series. You know, I had Indy in the bag, and then that late caution got that one. So it's good to finally get a win this season in this car.
And format, well, you did a wonderful job, dude, holding on there at the end. They were coming for a couple of laps there, but then it kind of dialed off. You was able to just kind of maintain your gap.
Yeah, I was surprised it went as well as it did. You know, after that caution, we had that restart. Some of the guys stayed out on old tires, and I took tires, so we started kind of in the middle, and then kind of got checked up in the tunnel turn, and I got booted and got turned sideways off the tunnel turn and went all the way to the back of the pack. So I had to drive back through the pack while saving fuel to get back up there before that green flag stopped. So, you know, it was hard to do. So I'm glad it worked out the way it did.
Well, I'll tell you what, man, you're putting Elliott Sadler East right track this week. Of course, your team going with the Coca-Cola Series this week to Daytona. They had a great showing in the Clash last week, so a way to kind of set the tone here.
Yeah, we did a good job with Garrett. You know, we came out with a chance to win that race. You know, we're running third on white flag. So tomorrow's the big night, the debut, the first race of the actual point season. We got a bullet for a race car. I'm a little worried about our qualifying car. So tomorrow's going to be a challenge. But I'm excited to actually, you know, get that season started and kind of get the dust shaken off.
Well, I'll tell you what, man, I was actually watching that race last Monday, the ending of it, and I was sitting there thinking, Garrett's going to win this race. I was convinced Garrett was going to make his way through to win that race. Of course,
we had a really good shot there with the way that it worked out. You know, with going to the white flag with the run we had, going through 1 and 2 there, but then Keegan, you know, Keegan was just trying to make a hole, and it kind of got, you know, it wasn't really one there. But, you know, it was exciting. I'm glad it wasn't a points race in that fact. But, I mean, even at that, we still ended up 8th with a torn up race car. So it was good.
Well, man, great job. Congratulations. And way to start off the week here for you guys. Garrett needs to go out there and get a win, make it 2 for 2 this week tomorrow.
That'd be good. I'm excited to be on the box. Like I said, I'm a little nervous, but I'm excited to be on the box. There's a lot of pressure for that series, even with me just sitting on the box for it. You know, not actually having to drive the car. It's just being on the box to crew chief him is a lot of pressure on me too. So
all
excited.
Right.
Like I said, just excited for the whole thing.
Well, Mr. Teens, congratulations on the win, and have fun putting your crew chief hat on tomorrow night.
Thank you, sir. I do appreciate it.
All righty, man. Anybody want to thank before I let you go?
Big shout out to John Hendrick over Top Paints for, you know, great league. I'm not surprised we didn't have a very big car count tonight with the game going on. So, but over Top Paints Designs for hooking me up all the time. Premier Carts, Nutrient Ag, Offer Pad, Abruzzi, Pioneer, Phoenix Designs, Top Hand Foundation, and Elliott Sadler Racewear.
All righty, man. And hey, if you don't mind sticking around a little bit after the broadcast, I'll talk to you about it.
Okay.
All right, man. Take care. All right, let's talk to P2 here tonight, Scott Patton. So, Scott Patton, Matt in the booth, got a copy.
I got you, man.
All right, man. Pretty smooth race here for you. You and Mert got into a little tussle match there earlier in the race. He went up the racetrack, but after that, pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, it was. Seemed like he had a hard time controlling his car on the cool-down lap, but yeah, overall smooth sailing. And Vandermeer Motorsports finishing 2 and 3. I didn't think Jeans had the fuel to finish the race there, but apparently he did. Good to see him pick up a win. Great racing with him as always, and yeah, great run for this Northeast Motorsports Museum, Stone River Outfitters ZL1. Looking forward to next week at Vegas.
Well, I will tell you what, it looked like, you know how it goes, cool down lap, brake failures and all that such. So that'll explain.
Yeah, I'm sure it's one of those splitters hitting the ground. Yep.
Yeah, that'll work with that. But you got Maul sitting there in third. Were you concerned at all when you called him that you would get around him?
Yeah, I was. Knowing he's a teammate too, obviously not going to race him too hard, but I feel like he gave me a Christmas gift by pulling to the inside there going into turn 3, giving me the outside. I'm not sure why he did. I guess he thought he could hold me off on the inside, but I've kind of known all weekend that outside, if you can hold that momentum and just kind of cruise that outside is the place to be. So he kind of gave me a Christmas gift there, but he put up a heck of a race all night there.
Well, man, great job here, and congrats. And we talked to Jeans about the Coke Series tomorrow night, and I'm sure you listened in on that a little bit. So he definitely did a wonderful job here, setting their team off on a good foot.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, like I said, those should be exciting. Is it tomorrow night that those races go? Monday nights?
Yeah, Monday night. They're rolling tomorrow night. I get to take my broadcaster hat on and put my fanboy hat on.
Yeah, me too, for that matter. I'm going to check those guys out at East Sadler Esports, Elliott Sadler Esports, rather. And yeah, that should be a good time following Garrett and Ashton and all those guys.
And well, great job coming home second. Good luck going into 2 weeks from now, basically.
Thanks, Matt. Appreciate all you guys do at Max Speed TV there, and we'll catch you next week, I guess, or maybe Tuesday.
And boy, you did it again.
Did I? Oh,
Yeah,
Max
yeah.
Extreme, Max Extreme TV.
Yeah, Max Extreme TV. The crossover event.
All right. Well, I
Wait.
think we're kind of even, right? For the premier New England's fly tying shop.
Yeah. Or even for the premier New England's flat tying shop.
We're like 2 for 2.
Hey, we've still got a long way to go here in the season, so we can keep this up for like the next 5 years.
All right, I'm in.
You do realize I'll be back next season broadcasting again, right?
Yeah, maybe I'll learn to have like a post-it note or something, a notebook or something, taped
Well,
up to the side of the screen.
I'm gonna come up with the weirdest sponsor name, and that's what I'm for. I'm gonna have John make a paint scheme with the weirdest sponsor name ever. Bro,
right.
We gotta have John make a Max Extreme Sim TV car. It's gotta happen.
Yeah. I'm game. Let's do it.
All right, man. Well, great run second here tonight.
Thanks, Matt. See ya. Appreciate it.
All right, let's talk to Greg here. Hey, Greg, Matt up here in the booth. You got a copy.
I got you, Matt.
All right, man. A couple of times throughout the race, he was able to run down the leaders, running really well tonight and doing everything he needed to do, but just at the end of the day there, ran out of time and more or less tire strategy at the very end.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of the main thing that was being thrown around in TeamSpeak was just a matter of fuel and how that was ultimately going to play out. And then we had that one caution early on, and that kind of bunched us back all up and just kind of gave us a position to just kind of see what we could do different, and tried to save enough as we could on that first round of green flag pit stops. And I wasn't quite sure if we were going to have the winning hand, but it was fun to try. I don't know if we had another lap, if Jeans was going to have enough, but it was fun trying anyway. So. Yeah, absolutely. Yep, it was a good time. It was a lot of strategy going on, and I think there was probably, I don't know, 3 or 4 different strategies depending on what lap everyone was pitting on, and all that was happening during the mix. So it was a good time. So. Well, of course, I got to thank all the guys down at Bandit Motorsports. It was fun just to kind of shoot the breeze and just have a good, fun time tonight. Of course, got to thank all the friends and family back home that are watching, all their supports. And, of course, can't go without mentioning you, Matt, putting on a good broadcast. So. All right, sounds good, man.